ghostly greetings, and you're hollering at your boy Prue. We're coming at you. I'm doing the About Me book tag, and I saw this morning on Mindy's Book Journey. I've seen this floating around YouTube. I don't recall if I've ever done it, but I'm doing it now. So let's do it. Maybe I've done it twice. So here we go. It's early. So cut me some slack. Also, I don't recall the original creator of this tag, so I'm just going to link Mindy's channel, who's the most recent one I seen do this, down below. So Mindy, thank you for making a fun video. Awesome. Let's get to it. 10 questions about your boy Pruitt. My favorite thing to talk about. it's me. All right. Question 1. What do I do or study for a job? What do I do for a job? I work at Rawlings Sporting Goods. I worked there for about 15 years. It's a baseball facility. They do all of the sports, but baseball's the main one. It's all right. It's a job. I'm not a super big sports guy though, but it's indeed a fun atmosphere to work in. I got a lot of fun coworkers, and that helps. And yeah, I'm not a big sports guy though. I'm not like a super sports nerd, which is weird. You would think working around sports for the better part of 2 decades would, but no, nothing sinking. Sorry, boss. I still don't know who any quarterbacks or pitchers for teams are. Oh man. What do I study? I don't know if this is like a second part, but I actually am a huge studier of the occult. I'm going to spin my phone real quick. That whole little shelf right there and another shelf is all Wiccan books. If you want, I will do all my Wiccan books thing, because Stephen King is obviously this whole shelf Stephen King, but I got a witchcraft selection that's just it's good. My witchcraft collection definitely needs some perks, but oh god, really want a copy of the Green Witch, but I don't have that money yet. But oh man, when I get some cash, I'm buying the Green Witch book. Oh man, I'm interested in that one. Yeah, yeah. If you want, I'll talk about some Wiccan books. Just comment down below. Pruitt, interested in all your Wiccan books? Because I got a lot. My favorite social site. Number 2, what's my favorite social site? Obviously, it's YouTube, because it's where you all get to see this gorgeous mug. I know you're thinking, no, that's not Vin Diesel with hair. That's just Pruitt again. Hug. But yeah, I really like YouTube because I feel like it's more customizable. And the interactions I've had on my new channel, oh my god, they've all been so positive. I feel like so recharged reading my comment section. Like, I go through and it's, oh, you're doing a great job, or, oh, check this out, or, oh, this is awesome. And then I'll go to, like, Timmy at Lost Cunningham, or, Sarah Reed's, and I'll go to their channels, and I'll get good book recommendations, and the conversations are just good, and it's a lot more positive, and no one's threatened to kill me or my cats yet, which is really nice. All right, third question. If I had a second channel, what would it be about? Okay, I'm going to give you 3 options, but option 3 is weak sauce. Okay, option 3, weak sauce here, is cooking. I love to cook. Cooking, I'm a biggin. I like to eat. But I love to cook. My wife loves to cook. We would do a cooking channel. But we're also kind of lazy. So it's like, today on frozen pizzas, thin crust. So, but no, my wife and I both love to cook. She is a better cook than I. Don't ever let her know that I said that. But she is a better cook than I. And I like to cook. Second option, of course, I would talk about this is a book review channel, so I can't say books, but like, I would do more into the book industry, like covers, art. I would do more of an art channel, like, the more into depth to the, like, art, like the pictures and stuff, graphic novels, manga, that kind of stuff. I would do the more that, which that's just another weak sauce, because that's the same thing of what I'm doing now, just with a different genre of book. And of course, video games. Not a lot of people know this about me, but I'm a huge gamer. I have most of the consoles. My favorite games of all times are Final Fantasy. I got the tattoos from, there's one right there. There we go. Fucking perfect. And I got the tattoo. I love the Final Fantasies. I love the Dark Souls games. Huge fan of the Dark Souls games. I really want to get a Sigmund of Katarina tattoo right here. He looks like an onion. So anyone who plays Dark Souls, Onion Bros for life. Sun Bro for life. Praise the sun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Okay, also marine biology. I fucking love marine biology and that stuff. Yeah, or cryptozoology. I would really also like to have a second channel about like me doing ghost hunts or me doing like a Sasquatch hunt. But the thing is, here's the thing. I ghost hunt, but I'm kind of a little bitch. I get fucking scared. You're going to have a video like, okay, today we're going to abandon this fucking house that's got a creepy clown ghost in the basement. But, oh, it's got a creepy clown ghost in the basement. Yep, all right. That's the end of this video. Head home, lock the door, put salt on the windows. Huh. Yeah, so honestly, second channel idea, that one should have been number one. I'm not going to reshoot this, but that should have been first, cryptozoology channel, because I do ghost hunting shit. I love the ghost hunt. I've Sasquatch hunted once. That's not as much fun. All right, let's get going. Do I play an instrument? In junior high and high school, I was in band, and I was in a band called the Three Little Pansies. And it was a shitty band, and I played a shitty version of a guitar and screaming into a microphone. So no. I'm going to just say no because I'm not any good. I mean, I can do like chords and I can read tab, but no, I don't play an instrument. Hobbies. Okay, well, I guess I just sort of kind of answer that with a second channel, what my hobbies are: cooking, video games, and cryptozoology, stuff like that. But yeah, I like video games. I like to ghost hunt, and I like to ghost hunt. I like to do cryptozoology, like ghosts, Sasquatch, aliens, stuff like that. And of course, video games. Those are two of my more fun hobbies. Ooh, back in the day, I haven't done it a whole lot in the past couple years because I've been super busy with like work and buying a home. But LARPing, I am a bit of a LARPer. I was a dark elf. I learned the dark elf language based on a YouTube site, and I did all my stuff in LARP. That's cool. So hobbies. Those were kind of my hobbies right there. TV shows. Okay, this is where y'all are going to get real mad. None. I don't watch TV at all for the most part. Like, my wife's a big TV guru, so whatever she's watching, that's usually what I'm watching. The ones I got excited about were like Buffy and Supernatural and stuff like that. But my issue with that is either TV shows either just end or they go on for like 15 seasons and they shouldn't. And I either get really bored or it ends way too early. And I don't know. I'm just not a big TV show person. God, if I had to pick though, if I had to pick some, Buffy, Supernatural came to mind. I like Forensic Files. I like documentary style shows like Forensic Files and Manhunt, stuff like that. Serial killers. I watch a lot of documentaries and like History Channel. Vikings. I watch Vikings and what's the one on Netflix? Lost Kingdom. I like those. Medieval stuff. That's cool. All right, question 7. What got me into reading? Oh, okay. This is a fun story. My friend Ben Stanfield, and we were in junior high together, and he had... I actually have, not the book, but the same book. He actually had this book, The Hobbit. And I just remember he showed me that cover, and I was like, Ben, what are you reading? And he goes, oh, Lord of the Rings. And I, at the time, was not a huge reader, because where we grew up, there wasn't a lot of places to get books. I'm just going to throw that there for now. Just pick that up later. And that was just like, I saw him reading that, and then I went to the book fair, and then I got into something that introduced me of a lifelong addiction to horror. That's called Goosebumps. If you ever read Goosebumps, you know what I'm talking about. You got all the books, the letters up top were out, and you just fucking read. Every time we got one of those little book papers, I was like, oh, I'm ordering a Goosebumps. I'm ordering a Goosebumps. And it just made my week. And then you go to the book fair and you buy like the ones you didn't have. And that was what got me into reading. I still have a lot of the Goosebumps books on my shelf. I'd love to get the whole collection. Goosebumps and The Hobbit were what got me into reading, which honestly, now that I'm like doing a retrospective, kind of makes sense with my channel, because my channel is a lot of fantasy. And when I can get into it, horror, but it's hard for me to find, like, I mean, because I've already blown through the Stephen Kings and Dean Koontz, and where I'm currently situated, especially with the pandemic and stuff, good books are hard to find. Everything just use Amazon. I kind of like The Hunt. But that was got me into horror. That's what got me into books was Goosebumps and The Hobbit. My friend had The Hobbit, showed me how to buy books, and I got into Goosebumps. And the first Goosebump books, my name is Josh, that's my first name, is about Josh and his sister who moved to a new home fighting zombies. And at that time, we moved into a new home, and at the time I had one sister, but now I have 3 sisters. And I was like, oh shit. You know, I was a good third wall. All right, number 8. Favorite and least favorite genres. Oh, this is favorite is easily horror, fantasy, and sci-fi. That's basically all I do on this channel. My least favorite genre is, I don't know the exact term, but I'm going to say romance, like erotica. I don't need to be reading, I can't read that stuff, because then I feel dirty. And it's like, ooh, as the big buff guy with good abs, who doesn't look anything like me, sadly, gets to hook up with the 2 girls. I'll just sit here reading it alone on a Friday night with my kitty. Might watch Dawson's Creek and have a cry. I don't know what people do. But there we go. I can't read romance. The sexy stuff. I can't read the sexy stuff. Which are your thing in Pruitt? Don't you read King and Lamont and Bentley Little? There's a lot of sex in there. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind sex in a book, but when that's the sole purpose of a book, I can't. I can't read erotica. Let's just leave it at that. Books that make me think back to my childhood. Okay, well, that was easy. We already talked about Goosebumps and The Hobbit. Those were just the 2 books those are the 2 series, Lord of the Rings and Goosebumps, that just harken me back to my childhood. And then Harry Potter, I guess. I really wasn't a child. I was in high school when those were blowing up. But those were 2 that I got kind of big into. But that was basically it. Growing up was Lord of the Rings. And then when I was in junior high, Jurassic Park came out. I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. I got the ink. And Michael Crichton always takes me back to my childhood. But our library, school library, not like the town, like St. Clair High School school library, had, I don't live there anymore, but had a good, like, Michael Crichton section. But what made me mad is I would love these books, and I'd get lost in these books, but I'm not a fast reader, so I'd have to return it to where, before I could finish it. And then I'd have to wait a day and check it out and hope no one else checked it out. And when Jurassic Park 2 came out, the book, The Lost World, I read it. And I couldn't finish it in time because I'm not the fastest reader. And what I did was I wrote on my calendar every day what page number I was on. Like a little planner calendar. And my wife's like, man, what are all these numbers? And no, my wife, sorry, Freudian slip. My teacher was like, man, what are all these numbers for on your on your school calendar? Because, you know, you post right when you do your project stuff. And I go, oh, this is where I go to keep track of where I'm at. Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. And she was like, that's not what it's used for. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to read. She was fun about it, and she helped me out. But I just remember that because she was kind of mad. She wasn't mad because I was using it for reading a book, but she was like, this isn't what your fucking school calendar's used for. Okay. All right. Number 10. An interesting fact about you. I have a beautiful kitty. That's kind of interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's a good picture of you, baby. Okay, go play. Go play, baby. Yeah, that interesting thing about me is this cat. Now, interesting about me. Well, I do love my cats. I love animals more than I should. I've attempted veganism. It didn't work out. I'm a ghost hunter, cryptozoologist expert in the making, if you will. I have ghost hunted most of the Missouri, the Midwest, haunted stuff. I'm actually part of a group that actually has gone out to people's houses who has said they've had some paranormal shit occur. But I'm kind of the skeptic of the group, because after going to all these events, I can't tell you that they were haunted. So I have done it, but everyone says they bring me along, because everyone else is like, oh man, that's a ghost. And I'm like, no, we just have a shadow. That could be anything right now. It's a freaking shadow. My cat just made a good purring noise. I LARP and I study Wicca. I'm not a practitioner of the Wiccan arts. Ooh, I can't say that, because there is some cookbook. There is some recipes in here for like some cinnamon stewed apples that are fucking baller. I do have a lot of witchcraft books. I study that. I study Wiccan. I study the Salem witch trials, and I hunt ghosts, and I LARP, and I play video games. That's it. That's my whole life. That's it. There's not interesting thing. There's not a lot of interesting there. That's tells you like everything I do. Oh, I'm also the best there ever was. Yeah. No, I'm not. I just thought to pursue confidence. If you fake confidence enough, you'll eventually have confidence. Or people think you'll have confidence, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I'm a big fan of that. All right, this has been your boy Prue. We're going on over 16 minutes now, so it seems like a solid time. This has been the About Me book tag. Thank you. Stay creepy.